Hi everyone, welcome to Twitch Plays Adam Sessler. Thank you for beta testing Adam Sessler 2.0. We've been really trying to get him up to speed and add some features since he left television. He's a little slow, a little bulky. We're trying to get him back up to internet speed. So I'm just going to bring out the character right now and show you guys some sample commands. Adam, walk here. Great. Adam, walk to Tara. Adam, talk to Tara.
Hey, Tara. It's kind of fun inside the office today with all the activities and such.
Yes.
There you go. Adam, walk back here. Adam, put on mic. Have fun.
Well, I must say, after all of the fun adventures I've had, it's interesting to be back in the office. I wonder what I should do.
Put you on head. Put you on head.
This is like that time I tried to put on my pants and everything went horribly, horribly wrong. Also, my equilibrium is not what it used to be, so I don't know how long I can keep it here without assistance.
Adam, consult Helix.
Yes, Helix. I shouldn't be doing this. This is a horrible, terrible idea, and I'm not following your proper commands when I understood you to actually allow them to play me. You wanted just to play about me? I don't know how to make it stop.
Adam, give Tara a hug.
Waited my whole life for this moment.
Wow, that was one of the nicest things that's happened back inside of the office. Many of my adventures didn't include hugs, especially ones with soft sweaters.
Adam, say you love Kingdom Hearts.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Adam, river dance.
Or is it okay if we lose the shoe?
Adam, recite Shakespeare.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell which will summon thee to heaven or to hell. Macbeth.
Take the unicorn.
Ah, the balloonicorn. This reminds me of the time much earlier in this adventure when I was in the balloon kingdom of happy fantasy. It's only a facsimile of that now, but it brings back such fond memories of when I was not wearing one of my shoes.
Adam, sit on the unicorn.
I worry that the balloonicorn is not the real one. It will no longer be able to withstand the weight that I have amassed during my travels.
Adam, kick, punch, chop, block. Ride scooter. Ride scooter into conference room.
Ignore me. Just ignore me. It looks like they were not looking forward to a man with a scooter going into the conference room. Maybe another activity is best.
Talk to guy in hat.
Hey, how are you doing on this fine day at the office?
Great, how are you?
I'm having fun. I have no choice but to do what others tell me to. It's so much fun.
That's nice. Pull plug on hat guy's computer.
Pull what?
There's no plug.
Pull headphones on guy's computer.
Now we can both enjoy the oral fascination of what you're looking at.
Yes.
What is it?
Give scooter a hat guy.
Give who?
Give hat guy scooter.
You don't look mobile enough. Please enjoy this as a gift of my appreciation.
Thank you. Adam, use water jug.
This can be used in so many various ways. What's a way that I should use it?
Adam, drink water jug.
That was very hydrating and refreshing, like the time I was with the fish people of the underwater magical kingdom of happiness.
Take Hat Guy's hat. Give girl in blue short hug.
It's nice to see you. This has been the friendliest time I've ever spent in the office.
Push Hat Guy.
Defend socialism.
The working man needs to be considered, and we cannot let just the capitalists and the top 1% control everything that happens. Without the worker, we cannot have industry.
Twist hat backwards.
Use water on hat.
This is a special hat that may dissolve underwater because it is not one of my possessions.
Use water on shirt.
We're like 10 minutes in and already this nonsense is happening.
Watch out for your mic, Adam.
Yeah.
From me, not the chat.
Well, my shirt is wet now. That was like the time I took a bath and forgot to take my clothes off.
Great hat on a scale of 1 to 5.
This hat is a 4 out of 5.
Kick chair over.
Talk in detail about why Kingdom Hearts is good.
As one who has greatly admired the works of Walt Disney and all the other animators that are there, it's a way to try to find yourself inside of the magical imagination that started well back in the beginning of the 20th century. It's the closest you can come to being inside of a Disney cartoon and fulfills many of the fantasies of not just myself, but others who've appreciated his masterful skills.
Grow hair on head.
Freestyle rap.
I can't do that here.
Do the Weekend at Birdie's dance, where you just kind of like literally
Do the birdie.
do the Birdie's dance.
I'm not 100% familiar with the cinematic masterpiece you're referring to, but I will try to simulate.
Adam, do your Marcus Phoenix impression.
Bah. Bah. Hold on. Bah.
Adam, stand on a white table.
Oh, I don't think that thing's strong enough.
I can't do that here.
Adam, check weight limit of white table.
It would seem that the table is already at capacity. In fact, it's a tenuous situation with all of the delectable treats and awards that are sitting atop it.
Use tape dispenser on conference room door.
Well, that accomplished nothing.
Adam, stand on counter.
Counter here.
Also, explain campaign finance reform.
We need to get money out of politics. With the rulings of Citizens United, we know we're now seeing all of this dark money flowing into campaigns. We don't even know who is influencing the various politicians. We need very strict and severe campaign finance reform as quickly as possible so we have an understanding and transparency of our political and electoral system.
Adam, look at what you've become.
Oh dear God, it's not full of stars, it's just cream and despair.
Smear food from table on face.
Banana cream pie?
I think it's lemon.
Oh, that's even better. I like lemon. Well, look at this wonderful treat. What shall I do with it?
Smear on face.
I was too.
Adam, convince the hapless man that anarchy is the best.
Anarchy is the only true way that human beings can get by. If we need laws to keep us from hurting one another, then that is the natural order. We should no longer be here. Anarchy is the only way to try to prove that we, as a species, should be here and part of the larger ecosystem.
Hello, palm tree.
A palm tree. You are one of the most comfortable things I've ever spent in long periods of time with. Your leaves are so big and leaf-like. It reminds me of when I was in the jungle of happiness and no one told me what to do.
Shout tort reform at any gas.
Tort reform.
No.
Put banana in pants.
We have a banana?
Walk to shelf.
There.
Work.
Give palm tree to that guy.
I thought after giving you a scooter that you would still be wanting, so I gave you a palm tree for shade and relaxation.
Thank you. Adam, have an existential crisis.
Oh, it's happening. The existential crisis began at 3 p.m.
Consult Helix.
Helix, I believe you were right that this was a terrible, horrible idea, and I should have just written a play about myself, and I misunderstood you, and apparently I thought you meant to have people play me. Is there any solution? There's no turning back. Not even like Orpheus, losing, yeah. Okay. All right, Helix.
Throw ballooning hornet tail on.
Here, Tara.
Denounce video games.
Video games are a mindless waste of time that only fulfill the desires of 12-year-olds and their latent power fantasies because they're still living under the guidance of their parents and feel that they have the ability to make decisions for themselves. Otherwise, we could be reading books.
Pull Andy Gus's hair.
The last time I did this, I was in jail.
Make an obscure literary reference that justifies your situation.
I can't go on. I'll go on.
Adam, don't water on head.
I am so surprised it took this long to happen. We're getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Okay, there we go. This reminds me of the time I tried to take a bath. Upside down.
Confess your love for David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff is a magical man. As a young 8-year-old, I would just look up to his godly Adonis-like physique watching Knight Rider and thought that that would be the place that I would finally understand that I, too, was a man of desire.
Eskimo kiss everyone in room.
Is that what the eyes? The nose?
Eskimo kiss everyone in room.
Including the meeting.
Does that include everyone in the meeting?
Yes. Everyone.
Not in the least.
Cartwheel.
With a banana in my pants, I think that would be a very challenging exercise.
Attempt cartwheel. Best cartwheel.
Maybe a cartwheel would be more productive if there was no longer a banana in my pants.
Pour water down pants.
Not with a banana there, that would be a terrible thing to do.
Contact HR.
Help. Help.
Wear a horse mask.
Talk about your favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
This reminds me of that time I was at that wild party. And Stanley Kubrick was filming it.
Rudely interrupt conference.
I can't see much when I'm wearing a horse mask.
Move to the left.
Hi. Yes, they're getting very tired of me.
Remove horse mask. Sing happy birthday to Molly, who is in the chat.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you.
Where's Scott Romney's right shoe? Take it off. No, that's why I'm looking for left. You need to come over here.
Wear your shoe?
Are you gonna wear my shoe? Careful, it's double knotted.
I don't know how to undo double knots.
Take the banana out of hand. There. You soft?
No. Do you think at some point that we're going to come out like go to the doctor?
Adam, wrestle a chair to the floor.
I did that and with a banana in my pants.
Do a Scott Bromley impression.
Hi, I'm Scott Bromley. Hey, Internet.
Remove banana from pants.
Thank God.
Put horse mask onto hat guy. Adam, use slingshot on TV.
Slingshot. I think I need directions to find the slingshot. Oh.
Consult Helix.
Yes, Helix. What more do you command? I am only here to please your favor. Why is there a Donald Duck noise in the background? Why would that be so entertaining to all the people that are watching me humiliate myself? What could anything that would involve Donald Duck and other fun cartoonish characters that is a video game cause joy but consternation in me?
Face cake someone.
So did I. So did I.
Talk about your favorite anime.
Does this mean we're married now? I now pronounce you husband and husband.
Play arcade game in order.
Well, funny, this is not the arcade game I was expecting it to be. It involves Goofy and Donald. And I believe it's called Kingdom Hearts. Because yes, this was a very nice day, but apparently it is now a trip into my personal hell.
Pull cake from stand and feed to horse.
Well, look, it's one of the secret cakes. Perhaps if I got the rest of the secret cakes, I would have collected something. Cake.
Thank you.
I'll just have some off my nose.
Eat the pants banana. Eat the pants banana.
I love bananas. They're filled with potassium, and sometimes it finds even more after it's been kept warm near someone's scrotum. Well, that's a healthy alternative to all the junk food.
Adam, drink booze on counter.
I must finish the banana first before I can have the booze.
banana peel.
I can't do that. It's probably psychedelic.
Adam, drink booze on counter.
Oh. Perhaps with this, I can endure more of all of these ridiculous commands. That was refreshing, invigorating, and I feel more like an adult.
Dance with Horseman.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. You have a nice sense of rhythm.
Thank you. You do too.
Well, that was fun.
Yes.
Adam, Christopher Walken impression.
I'm sorry, I can only do Jay Moore doing a Christopher Walken impression.
Adam, pretend to be Jay Moore.
Hi,
Adam,
my wife makes more money than me.
Adam, close Andy Gauss's laptop.
You know, it would be interesting if someone could guide me to the bathroom so I could wash off my face.
Say Dick Dick Van Dick.
Dick, Dick, Van Dick. Dick, Dick.
Say you hate Alan Wake.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
Adam, disown Gabe Newell.
I'm done with Valve and all of their nonsense with their excellent games and fine digital services. I want the challenge of walking into a GameStop and talking to someone that wants me to order some coupons or a subscription to a magazine before I can get the game that I want to go home and play and wait about 15 minutes for the install to finish.
Teach Scott some respect.
You come to me.
Bounce on blue ball.
Come over here so I can teach you respect.
Bounce on the blue ball while you're doing that.
That disrespectfulness is exactly why you need to be taught some respect.
Use sailor hat. Say all aboard. That was just a mystery.
All aboard. Ahoy, matey and sailor friends. This reminds me of the time I was on a boat with all those fun gentlemen. I rarely went on deck.
Adam, in Dirt Purgatory.
I am.
Adam rides through into the meeting room and takes someone's paper.
This meeting is probably not going as they had hoped. I have the magical sheets of mystery from inside of that room. Perhaps this can further our adventures outside of the office.
Shoot tiny cake out of slingshot.
It would appear the management of this building would be very upset if they found cake on the floor, as they told us at 2:55 prior to this live stream.
Read the magical sheets of mystery.
Dear Sir or Madam, we hereby inform you that you have made a terrible, terrible, terrible decision today in allowing some of your friends, who you really should only refer to as co-workers, to allow others who you do not know in a group to command every decision until 4 p.m. Signed, all of us.
Adam, explain Deus Ex.
Deus Ex is one of the greatest games ever made, with its open world structure and its ability to allow the player to make decisions for themselves. Yes, there are upgrades like swimming, which are completely pointless, but you should have figured that out within the first level of the game, and if you actually apply experience points to it, shame on you. Otherwise, it is a game so filled with player invention and discovery, it is among one of the greatest, despite being over a decade old.
Put Sailor Hat on Terra.
You look like you could be on a boat.
Use phone on Kevin Pereira.
It's funny, the one thing I don't have today is a phone.
Say 5 out of 5 out of 5 for
5 out of 5, 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 out of...
Wear your original right shoe on your left hand. Clear the table violently.
So there. That's what Scott Bromley gets without learning about the respect.
Talk to your shoe about Skyrim.
Skyrim really is one of those games that I can keep on playing. Despite all of the DLC, the core game itself just has so many things I've yet to discover that I miss the fact that I cannot go back and play it repeatedly because I, as my job requires, must play many other games. It is a sad state that I find myself in.
Adam, eat fudge.
With all the delicious treats here, it is unfortunate that one of them is not fudge.
Adam, apologize to your wife.
I am so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry, honey. Please don't change the locks until tomorrow morning so I can get my PS4.
Act like a lion.
That's as good as my miming gets. In fact, right now, I think that's what I'm doing.
Consult Helix.
Helix, what time is it? How much more of this do I have to endure? All right, we're halfway there.
Adam, cry on Tara's shoulder.
By all means, I think I need some comfort. Oh God, Tara, why are they doing this to me?
Sorry, Adam.
Anthony is evil.
I know.
Adam, defend questionable digital rights practices.
Given the fact that Verizon and AT&T are the ones who own the lines underneath the streets by which we get our data from the internet, it is their property, and by virtue of that, they have every reason to be as selective or unselective as to who gets to use that bandwidth. Go Verizon. Oh, you can do one and get in my head, Scott.
Reenact the YouTube comment section.
This game looks terrible. Shut up, you stupid X-bot. Well, yeah, but you know, I'm a PC gamer. Since this can't play on PC, it's completely pointless. You know, PC Master Race. Shut up, X-bot. Yeah, this game looks stupid, just like another Gears of War, but just with prettier colors. I don't see anything next-gen happening. Shut up, X-bot.
Propose to Andy Gauss.
Would you like to make this all end? That's my proposal for you, Annie.
Fire Tara Long.
Take the rest of the day off. And then I'll rehire you at the beginning of the day tomorrow.
Confess your love to Scott Bromley.
Scott, despite your lack of respect, since I met you 5 months ago, I've really felt like I'm a different man as a result of it. I don't know what to call it. It might be gas, but some call it love.
Adam, use roundhouse kick. Drop penis on conference room whiteboard.
Just ignore me. It's not me, really. That went over quite interestingly. It will now be a point of discussion during that meeting.
Adam, use a steam gesture. Adam, erase penis on conference room whiteboard.
Apparently, few people understand the virtues of modern art.
Explain Kant's categorical imperative to horsemen.
It's so cool. It's just so cool.
Cool.
And his name spelled with a K.
Take bribe from Microsoft.
Ooh, I wonder if there's another package for my friendly corporate friends. Why, look at that. It's an Xbox One console. Ooh, but it's a special edition with $4 taped to the top. I must say, Kinect really is the way of the future, and there is no other home entertainment system I would rather have that suits all of my entertainment needs.
Use garbage in his helmet.
This was like that time I fought a war in the basement.
Review Titanfall.
In Titanfall, you find yourself living one of the greatest fantasies you could ever imagine. You have a jetpack, and you have access every 3 minutes to a giant mech that you can destroy other people with. If you have ever felt a little downtrodden or unable to find any agency in your actual existence, try destroying a lot of other people with the remarkable arsenal the game provides. A something out of 5.
Adam, review Horseman.
Thank you, Respawn.
Review Horseman and explain why we should buy him.
In the time I've gotten to experience Horseman, I found that while the graphics are good, they really are living up to the next-gen standards. The gameplay, while passable, offers a little bit of mushiness and lack of clarity, and you'll be finding yourself doing things over and over again to finally get the right effect. Otherwise, this is a fine game if you cannot find anything else to play on a current-gen system. A 3 out of 5.
Adam, do 10 push-ups.
Thank you. I was supposed to have done that this morning, but was lazy.
Play with Scott Bromley's hair.
Pull that wig off. Careful, it's a wig.
It's so lovely. Do you use Prel?
Yes. I told one friend, and they told 2 friends, and so on, and so on.
Which are these moves you're speaking of? Are these the ones of action or of seduction?
Make eye love to camera.
Laugh like the Joker.
Which Joker would you like me to laugh as?
Heath Ledger's Joker.
I don't recall him laughing.
Adam, promise Scott you'll be on the comedy button.
Thanks, Max. Scott, I promise I'll be on the comedy button before 2015.
Adam, Harlem Shake, please.
Please further explain this Harlem Shake.
Mark Hamill's Joker this time.
I might be belying that I have not seen the animated series everyone speaks so fondly of.
Confirm Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 is coming in the future at a time when it arrives.
Explain your hatred for Anthony Carboni.
Anthony Carboni is a den of evil and iniquity that cannot be explained within the confines of the English language. His ability to seduce you into doing something that seems very modest and novel only masks the fact that his ill intent is beyond that of great masters of evil, such as Iago and Satan.
Take Xbox One.
Somersault.
Ow! Well, that takes me back to when I was 10 years old, and I was much lower to the ground, and I didn't have sciatica.
Adam, do those moves like Jagger.
Like I said, sciatica.
Talk about Bravely Default.
Bravely Default is a thing.
Speak for yourself. You speak for Adam Sessler.
Well, this takes me back. Can't completely remember how these devices work. Oh! Invigorating.
Adam, consult Helix.
For the love of God, make this stop. This is my destiny now. But Helix, why would you do this to one who has been so loyal to you? Because I amuse you too. Because the Helix is Anthony Carboni.
Give a positive review of Superman 64.
Superman 64 really understands how hard it is to be a superhero with the powers and responsibilities of Superman. Yes, we all think flying through a ring is something that anyone can do, but even for someone like Superman, being able to maintain that perfect level and get through all those rings to foil the evil plans of one Lex Luthor, no, it's a challenge. This is not just a Superman game. This is a Superman sim.
Play Duck Duck Goose with people around the table.
Someone might need to refresh me on the rules. It's been so long since I was 5 years old. Shut up, Scott.
Give all shoes to Scott Bromley.
Here, for your collection.
You can start by putting one on my
I don't want to deny you the pleasure of putting shoes on your own foot.
That was on the blue ball.
This takes me back to the hoppity horse, which most didn't have a horse on it, and I found it very confusing. Why not just call it a hoppity?
intellectually dishonest.
I hate this.
Do a barrel roll.
This barrel roll you speak of, how am I supposed to impersonate a barrel?
Give alcohol to eating. No.
This might make up for my horrible artwork of earlier. That's one way to make friends.
Give Adam, give someone a wet willy.
I really don't love you, Scott.
Debate Keynesian economics with tree.
Adam Smith is a douchewad, and you know that, tree. Oh, stop with that nonsense. Keys, keys, keys. Oh, you're running around like a foliage equivalent of a Dinesh D'Souza. I'm tired of you.
Adam, announce your move to TMZ where you will make real content.
I am happy to announce that following this horrific spectacle, I'll be moving over to TMZ with their hard-edged reporting and inability to tell you anything but the truth. Also, I hear they pay.
Adam, recite some freestyle Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction.
So, Sonic, after staying up late with Knuckles and Squirrel Face, or whatever the other stupid ones are, they feel a little tired but cranky. Perhaps that had become from everything that they had imbibed. So they went over to Shadow's house and lit the grounds on fire. Shadow was never seen of again. Dr. Egghead was blamed, but they knew the actual truth. And it's something that then began to haunt them for the rest of their poor console iterations.
Interrupt meeting by acting like Velociraptor.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Adam, take an arrow to me.
I was a warrior once too, until I took an arrow to the knee. Yes?
Adam, French kiss shark.
That takes me back to the time when I was in college and I had too much tequila and I lost an arm.
Adam, break up with Scott Romney.
Break up or wake up?
Break up.
Wake up sounded scarier. Scott, it's over.
Take off shirt.
But I will lose my microphone and we will no longer be able to communicate. Ha ha.
Unbutton shirt.
You didn't say where.
Serenade Annie Tara.
No, we have no Tara. Annie, you're like a blonde majesty, hanging in a beautiful painting in a beautiful house on some beautiful grounds, filled with beautiful people.
That was supposed to be a serenade. It needs to have some, like, melody to it.
Oh, Annie, you're like a beautiful blonde majesty in a beautiful blonde painting inside of a house on beautiful grounds by an architect who everyone loves.
You degree in English literature on Scott?
Scott, please explain how one uses a degree on someone. I've read more books than you.
Adam, recite poetry to Tree.
All of my Whitman is vanishing from my head. Let's see if someone can help me think of something. I think I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. Especially you, fake tree.
Act like a Japanese schoolgirl.
Meep!
Jump up and down on Xbox One Bucks.
Oops, I don't have my shoe, I can't jump. And I don't like breaking things.
Adam proposed idea for Twitch Plays Anthony Carbone.
So I have this idea, in a couple of weeks from now, we're going to do Twitch Plays Anthony Carbone. Except we're not going to do this inside the sanctity and safety of an office. We're going to do this in a warehouse with nails and exposed copper that crackheads are coming to get. And Anthony's going to be all alone. And we'll give him directions, but it'll be dark. And hopefully something bad will happen. Twitch Plays Anthony Carbone, beginning of March.
Talk like Pikachu.
Pikachu? How high does his voice go?
A little higher.
Pikachu?
Adam, say something Russian.
Yes.
Combine all of what you could afford.
Well, this doesn't seem to go there.
Take all laptops.
If I take them, I have nowhere to put them.
Adam, consult Felix.
Felix, these are the longest 10 minutes of my life. What can I do to expedite them and make them less painful for me? Pain is life, and suffering is existence. Thank you, Helix. Thank you.
Explain why you get Dragon Ball Z Budokai wasn't a bad review.
The reason Dragon Ball Z Budokai got a bad review is, surprisingly enough, because of its poor quality as a game. It wasn't very fun. It somehow requires you to be more knowledgeable about Dragon Ball Z than any reasonable human being should ever edify themselves. And, well, it's just plain stupid.
Consult Shark.
Shark, do you have any advice? Just keep moving.
Adam, consult the man reading commands.
You worthless sack of nothingness. What have you ever done but tell people about science? God. D-News, more like news.
All right. Run laps around the conference room.
Thanks for jumping there.
Get a workout in.
Well, that was my cardio for the week.
Adam waltz with Anthony Carbone while complimenting him on his beard.
It's like a box step or is
I think it's a box step.
it like a
Are you leading or am I
Yeah,
leading?
I'll
Okay,
lead.
we'll just,
Yeah, well, that's leading is doing what I do,
Okay.
not doing what you want to do.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. See what that feels like?
No.
Anyway, nice beard.
Consult Shark emotionally.
Shark, I wish I didn't listen to what other people say and think about me, and I could just have black beady eyes and a jaw that could somehow dislocate itself to make sure it can get it wrapped around the prey. How can I become one of you?
Throw the ball at Anthony Carboni.
I'm liking this part of the stream. Ha ha.
Adam, be happy.
I don't understand that command.
Do robot dance.
Someone show me robot dance.
Fall down in slow motion.
Life alert.
Adam, stealthing your way into conference room. Kramer decided not to go with me still. It's fine. It's a type of stealth.
It was a spooky night.
Yeah.
Yep, that's as stupid as I always thought it would look.
Consult Annie Gauss about how her day is going.
Annie, how is your day going?
It's not bad, Adam. Thanks for asking. How's your day going?
My day is one of the worst I can remember. I have cake on my face, and a banana was in my pants.
Adam, sell Sessler head t-shirts.
Everyone, even if you're not cold, you don't realize there's something that is chilling your heart. And it's the lack of a beautiful 100% cotton American-made t-shirt with my face on it. You can find it right now at the For Human People store. Just go to the Rev3 game section, and right there you can see the perfect Adam head JPEG. Only for $28. It's a wonderful thing, and it's a way to show your commitment to someone that would utterly humiliate himself for no good reason whatsoever other than Anthony tweeted him 2 nights ago.
Adam, pick your favorite Amnesia Fortnite 2014 game pitch.
The one from Greg Rice. But I'm willing to take other offers for another selection. It will not fit.
Adam, wear trash can on right foot. Use Helix on Anthony Carboni.
Helix, it's me. I'm kind of fed up. Just do something horrible to the bearded man over there. Really, the one that's snickering. Yeah, that one, the bespectacled one. Yeah, see him? Yeah, the full head of hair. Yeah, just, I don't know, smote him. Do something to smite like. Yeah, thanks.
Adam, call the first person on your contacts list.
Unfortunately, my phone is at my desk, but I bet my wife would love to hear from me right now.
Get as close to the camera as possible.
John, You don't do this, why do I? You have wonderful adventures. Without cake.
Adam, elbow drop a unicorn.
Ow! That was not intended. This balloonicorn is smoother than the last one I tried to wrestle.
Adam, real secret biscuit and gravy recipe.
Yeah, just get some Bisquick. Really, the trick is less the biscuit. If you're going to put the gravy on the biscuit, who's tasting the biscuit? Just make sure you have good sausage gravy. Don't do chicken gravy. Don't do one of those healthy ones that look green. That's kind of pointless. You already have a biscuit. You're going to make some gravy. Commit to it. Use an animal. Get its fat. And then make something that's really dark and tasty. The kids will love it.
Adam, explain why you decided to do this.
I felt sorry for Anthony, and so I said yes. Little did I know exactly what he had in mind and how horribly awry it would all go. If anyone is selling dignity at a cheap cut rate price, I need some so badly that, I'll pay for it at a cheap cut rate price. Confess crimes. I think I shoplifted once in my life. It was a chocolate pie. I was 10, maybe 11.
Adam, remind people how to subscribe and follow us and say goodbye to players.
For the love of God, if you've watched me do this, just go follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rev3Games or hit the subscribe button at youtube.com/Rev3Games. Because, if the numbers go up and they reach a certain thing, I can leave. I can leave. Let me leave.